You think you're making healthy choices. You read labels. You try to eat balanced meals. But some foods hiding in your kitchen right now are silently destroying your health from the inside out. These aren't just unhealthy. They're actively damaging your body every single time you eat them. They're linked to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and accelerated aging. Today, we're exposing the 5 worst foods that are wreaking havoc on your health. Some of these might shock you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to eliminate from your diet starting today. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 5, processed deli meats. We're talking about bologna, salami, ham, turkey breast, and other packaged lunch meats. Here's the problem. These convenient sandwich fillers are classified by the World Health Organization as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as smoking. That's right, eating processed meat regularly is definitively linked to cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. But cancer risk is just the beginning. Processed meats are loaded with sodium, often containing over 500 milligrams per serving. This excessive salt intake drives up blood pressure and strains your cardiovascular system. They're also packed with preservatives like nitrites and nitrates, which form harmful compounds called nitrosamines when exposed to high heat or stomach acid. These compounds damage your cells and DNA. Most deli meats are highly processed, meaning they've been stripped of nutrients and pumped full of additives, artificial flavors, and fillers. You're essentially eating a chemistry experiment between 2 slices of bread. Studies show that eating just 50 grams of processed meat daily, that's about 2 slices, increases your risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. The more you eat, the higher your risk climbs. Better alternatives. Choose fresh, unprocessed proteins like grilled chicken breast, turkey you've roasted yourself, hard-boiled eggs, or plant-based options like hummus and avocado. At number 4, we have sugary breakfast cereals. The breakfast aisle is a minefield of products marketed as healthy that are actually candy in disguise. Many popular cereals contain more sugar per serving than a glazed donut. Some kids' cereals are over 40% sugar by weight. You're literally starting your day with dessert. This sugar bomb first thing in the morning causes a massive blood sugar spike, followed by an inevitable crash. This roller coaster leaves you tired, irritable, and craving more sugar by mid-morning. It's a vicious cycle that sets you up for overeating all day long. Regular consumption of high-sugar cereals is directly linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and fatty liver disease. The refined carbohydrates break down into sugar almost instantly, overwhelming your system. But here's what makes these cereals even worse. They're ultra-processed. The grains are pulverized, heated to extreme temperatures, and stripped of fiber and nutrients. Then they're fortified with synthetic vitamins to appear healthy on the label. Many cereals also contain artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives. Some food dyes have been linked to hyperactivity in children and potential health concerns. That cartoon character on the box isn't looking out for your health. It's a marketing tactic designed to hook kids and parents on products that damage health from day one. Better alternatives. Choose plain oatmeal with fresh fruit, unsweetened muesli, eggs with vegetables, or Greek yogurt with berries and nuts. The number 3 spot goes to foods containing trans fats. While many countries have banned or restricted them, trans fats still lurk in numerous products. Trans fats are artificial fats created by adding hydrogen to vegetable oils, making them solid at room temperature. They were created for shelf stability and profit, not health. Here's what makes trans fats so dangerous. They're the only type of fat with absolutely zero health benefits and proven harm at any level of consumption. Even small amounts are damaging. Trans fats raise your bad LDL cholesterol while simultaneously lowering your good HDL cholesterol. This double whammy dramatically increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. They promote inflammation throughout your body, which is the root cause of most chronic diseases. Trans fats have been linked to insulin resistance, obesity, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Research suggests that eliminating trans fats could prevent tens of thousands of heart attacks and deaths every year. Where do they hide? Look for partially hydrogenated oil on ingredient lists. Common culprits include margarine, shortening, Many packaged baked goods like cookies and pastries, microwave popcorn, fried fast foods, non-dairy creamers, and some frozen pizzas. Even products labeled 0 grams trans fat can contain up to 0.5 grams per serving through a labeling loophole. Eat multiple servings, and you're consuming significant amounts. Better alternatives. Use real butter, olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. Choose whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. Taking the number 2 spot, sugar-sweetened beverages. This category includes regular soda, sweet tea, energy drinks, sports drinks, and even fruit juices. These drinks are arguably the single worst aspect of the modern diet. Here's why. Liquid sugar is uniquely damaging to your body. When you drink your calories, your brain doesn't register fullness the same way it does with solid food. You can consume hundreds of calories in minutes without feeling satisfied, leading to massive calorie overconsumption. A single can of soda contains around 40 grams of sugar. That's 10 teaspoons in one 12-ounce serving. This floods your bloodstream with glucose, causing insulin levels to spike dramatically. Regular consumption of sugary drinks is the strongest dietary predictor of obesity. People who drink one or more sugary beverages daily have a 27% higher risk of being overweight or obese. But the damage goes far beyond weight gain. These drinks are strongly linked to type 2 diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver disease, gout, cavities, and tooth decay, and increased cancer risk. The fructose in these drinks is particularly problematic. Unlike glucose, fructose is metabolized primarily in the liver, where it's converted to fat. This leads to fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, and elevated triglycerides. Energy drinks add another layer of danger with massive amounts of caffeine, sometimes 300 milligrams or more per can, combined with sugar. This combination can cause heart palpitations, anxiety, sleep problems, and in extreme cases, serious cardiac events. Even 100% fruit juice, while it contains some vitamins, is essentially sugar water without the beneficial fiber found in whole fruit. A glass of orange juice has as much sugar as soda. Better alternatives: water, sparkling water with fresh fruit, unsweetened tea, black coffee, or infused water with cucumber and mint. And the number 1 worst food category destroying your health: ultra-processed snack foods. This includes chips, crackers, cookies, candy bars, snack cakes, and similar packaged convenience foods. These products dominate grocery stores and are engineered in laboratories to be as addictive as possible. Food scientists use precise combinations of sugar, salt, fat, and additives to create a bliss point that hijacks your brain's reward system. Ultra-processed foods are designed to make you overeat. They bypass your natural satiety signals, making it nearly impossible to eat just one serving. When's the last time you stopped at a handful of chips? These snacks are nutritionally bankrupt. They're made from refined flour, added sugars, and unhealthy oils, providing empty calories without vitamins, minerals, fiber, or protein. They fill you up without nourishing you. The ingredients list reads like a chemistry experiment. Artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, emulsifiers, and dozens of additives with names you can't pronounce. Many of these chemicals haven't been thoroughly tested for long-term health effects. Regular consumption of ultra-processed foods is linked to virtually every major health problem: obesity, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, depression, inflammatory bowel disease, early death, and accelerated aging. One study found that for every 10% increase in ultra-processed food consumption, there was a 14% higher risk of early death from all causes. These foods also displace whole, nutritious foods from your diet. Every bag of chips is a missed opportunity to eat something that actually nourishes your body. The convenience factor keeps you trapped. They're cheap, readily available, heavily marketed, and require zero preparation. But this convenience comes at a massive cost to your health. Better alternatives: fresh fruit, raw nuts, vegetables with hummus, homemade popcorn, cheese, and whole grain crackers, or dark chocolate. Notice the pattern? All 5 of these foods share something in common. They're highly processed, engineered product designed for profit and shelf life, not human health. They've been stripped of nutrients, loaded with additives, and formulated to be addictive. They're cheap to produce, heavily marketed, and incredibly profitable for food companies. Your body didn't evolve to process these modern, industrial foods. Your ancestors never encountered partially hydrogenated oils, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors. Your biology is confused by these substances. The food industry spends billions on advertising to normalize these products and create emotional connections to brands. They target children, sponsor health organizations, and fund research to muddy the waters. But the science is clear. These foods damage your health. Period. So what do? Start by reading ingredient labels. If you can't pronounce ingredients or the list is long, put it back. Focus on whole foods, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, fish, and unprocessed meats. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store where fresh foods live. Don't try to eliminate everything at once. Start with the worst offender in your diet and replace it with something healthier. Small, consistent changes add up to massive results. Prepare more meals at home. When you cook your own food, you control exactly what goes into your body. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simple, whole food meals are often the best. Be especially vigilant about what you feed children. Food preferences and habits formed in childhood often last a lifetime. Teaching kids to enjoy whole foods is one of the greatest gifts you can give them. Remember, food companies don't have your best interests at heart. They have stockholders to satisfy. Your health is your responsibility. The 5 worst foods destroying your health are processed deli meats, sugary cereals, trans fat-containing foods, sugar-sweetened beverages, and ultra-processed snacks. Eliminating or drastically reducing these foods will have a profound impact on how you look, feel, and function. Your body is incredibly resilient. Remove these harmful foods, replace them with real nutrition, and watch your health transform. More energy, better mood, clearer skin, improved sleep, and reduced disease risk are all within reach. You deserve to feel amazing. Don't let industrial food products rob you of your health and vitality. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe for more truth about nutrition and health. Comment below and let us know, which of these foods are you going to eliminate first? Thanks for watching, and here's to taking control of your health.